Bamaeri Resort is located in Umta village, Gribhoi district, which is 9 kilometers from the national highway. It is a place where the vibrant colors of nature capture your imagination. At Bamaeri Resort, nature's beauty is amplified and honored. It is your home away from home.
The best resort offer guests some thoughtful amenities alongside authentic cultural and culinary experiences. Well, the aim is to provide the guests with a complete package of entertainment and relaxation options just so their stay is comfortable and enjoyable. And destinations can only succeed if they have a choice of ways to get there, things to do and places to stay. I'm Aaron Lingdo. Welcome to Destination Meghalaya. Welcome to Bamaeri Resort.
The entry to the resort serves as a teaser to the full package that is waiting behind the wooden gate. I felt my heart beating against my ribs and my footsteps hastened as we inch closer to witness Bamaeri Resort firsthand. This place feels like a scene from a movie, a perfect example of how human ingenuity and the wonders of nature coming together. My exclusive tour of this wonderland started with a visit to the quaint cottages that left me spellbound. The resort has 5 normal cottages and 1 family cottage. The cottages were built with a focus on nature and traditional heritage. Inside each cottage, you will find unique sustainable characteristics in every corner. Bamaeri Resort utilizes natural resources and recycled items to maximize the gifts from nature and reduce waste. Well, that's not all. The story of the bed is one that I cannot wait to tell. It all started when a dedicated team of Bamaeri went scouting for exotic materials in the deep jungles. They came across the fallen tree, locally known as the Deng Jaklong or the Jaklong tree, a lower risk or least concerned species according to the IUCN Red List assessment. As the alluring and magnificent tree arrived at Bamaeri, a series of meticulous procedures were performed: scraping, cutting and varnishing, and high-pressure water spray to remove debris from the belly of the tree. Now it was time to transform the old, well-seasoned wood into timeless furniture. The furniture, like the bed, was brought into the cottage before the construction of its 4 walls. We could say the bed was not built inside the cottage, but the cottage was built around the bed. With that engaging anecdote, we moved towards the camping area within the property where tents, Luxurious tents rather have been set up exclusively for your staying pleasure. There are 6 tents in total, placed on an elevated enclosure for an ideal view of the lush surroundings. What's more, you can relax under the elevated enclosure while watching your kids play a game of football, or you can simply kick off your sandals and walk on cobblestone surfaces known to lower blood pressure, stimulating reflex points, and improve overall fitness. The guests opting for these tents can experience the beauty of nature while still being sheltered from the harsh climate. This camping area is also close to 2 fascinating sites at Bamaeri Resort. The first being the Rock Garden, a cozy corner opposite to the tent area, adorned with stones and pebbles sourced from different villages within the state of Meghalaya, the sound of cascading waterfall, the intricate designs and unique formations. The garden at night transforms into a magical space, perfect for a romantic escape. It is one of the most Instagrammable spots at the resort. Speaking of Instagrammable spots, the washroom cave, also close to the camping area, is a must-see installation. Equipped with washroom essentials for both men and women, this place is a tad intriguing to your regular washrooms.
My name is Troy Motherwell. I'm from Scotland originally, but I've been in India since 1994. You know, and my good fortune when I came to India, I met a Naga lady.
Okay.
So love blossomed, and I ended up, you know, getting married. You know, lived in Bombay for a few years, went back to Scotland for a few years, and then we came back here in 2011, and I live now in Dimapur.
Right.
You know. But I come back and forward quite often to Guwahati for business. So in doing that, I discovered this wonderful oasis of tranquility.
Right.
You know? So now whenever I come this side, I always come here and stop, you know, because it's well, can you hear that? Nothing.
Right.
There's no noise.
True.
You know. So that's why I come, and I've developed a good friendship with my brother there. I stay here, you know, and you know, I enjoy the peace and quiet and stay for a couple of days. And normally, actually, I bring my family, but
Right.
there's no school holiday at this moment. So my son likes to come. In fact, he learned to swim in the swimming pool up there. You know, so that's the main reason I come here, is for peace and quiet. You
Right.
know, the swimming pool is a very favourite place for me. You know, because I can just sit there and
Right.
you know, and just relax, you know, basically, and just jump in the pool and swim for a little bit, and then walk around the gardens, or take a little bicycle and cycle round about here and there. And as I say, my son loves to come here, you know, because he's a swimming fanatic, you know. So the highlight for me is the swimming pool, and I would say mainly the peace and quiet.
Bamaeri Resort boasts an array of activities. Glide peacefully across the serene lake and allow the rhythmic lap of the water lull you into a state of pure relaxation as you embark on a peaceful boat ride. The resort's swimming pool offers endless entertainment for both kids and adults. You can bask in the warm sunshine and soak up the vibrant atmosphere, and lose yourself in a captivating book, or simply let your worries drift away as you savor the tranquility. The meticulously designed playground provides a haven for children to unleash the boundless energy. The playground offers a safe and stimulating environment for them to create lasting memories and forge new friendships. Take advantage and explore on two wheels. Navigate the sprawling resort grounds and discover hidden pathways or venture beyond the resort to uncover the charm of neighboring villages. If you're looking for a unique experience, just like me, take advantage of the heart-pounding ATV rides. Disclaimer: it is not for the faint-hearted.
Bahab, so this is your toy. You are the man. Thank you so much for the ride of a lifetime, I must say. This year, talk to us. What do we have here?
This is called the Razor. It's a 800cc. It's made by Polaris. Polaris is actually basically it's a company from the US. So we take our guests to the track. Like the track we're using now is kind of like a children's track.
Right.
Then we have another track is called advanced track. So guests who wants to go for the thing for outing in the in the jungle, sometimes we take them night safari also. So at night when they want to experience the night thing, and drive in the jungle and all, so we take them.
Why the need to bring it here? Why do you think it would work, especially for Bamaeri Resort? Why do you think it's important that this is one of those facilities that you provide for your guests?
See, our goal is not to make the thing memorable. The trip here to be memorable, and the activities we thought if like our theme is like closer to nature. So the only option that we can achieve that is like if we take them to closer to nature, going to the tracks, instead of taking them on a black topping road and all that. So that's the main aim. Like part of the activities of the resort is the ATV rides, which is many people were up for that, apart from the swimming pool and angling and boating.
So have you always been excited and inclined towards this kind of sport when you were younger? Does this remind you of your childhood days?
I love speed. I love travel. So we used to have a group that we were actually the first. Initially, we were the first Shillong riders. That we went to Kathmandu and then to Sikkim and all that. So from those days, I love traveling and I love the adventure. So that way, I want to share that with the guests as well.
This is an ideal activity for adventure seekers of all levels. And I was fortunate enough to have the boss on the driver's seat as I relished the sights and sounds of the resort's terrain and beyond. If you need speed, this is sure to get your heart racing. Back at the resort, a sumptuous meal at the resort's restaurant awaits us. Though the restaurant boasts of an eclectic menu, we sat down to a curated menu for the day. Roasted pork in Japanese rice wine, local chicken in smoked tomatoes, and fish straight out of the lake made it to our table. A reminder of a self-sustained ecosystem. Our post-lunch itinerary was easy. We decided to go down to the lake and unwind over a quick chat on a boat ride, which you should not miss out during your visit to the resort.
I want to start by asking you about the name. A few of the locals are aware of what it means. For the benefit of those who don't know what the name stands for, can you tell us a little bit about it?
See, Bamaeri is a Khasi word. It means blessed by God, you know. So we come up with after a lot of pondering and debating at home. So we came up with the name Bamaeri.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did it all start? Have you always had this dream that you would open something as majestic and huge and homely as the place that you have right now? When did it all start?
See, it's this is kind of like you cannot say like it's a brainstorming overnight. You know, you wake up early in the morning and put on your socks and say, "Today I'm going to build a resort." You know, it's something which I've been dreaming and very anxious. Like one day I will build a resort. Initially, when we started, it was just a small thing, and it was kind of within the budget, like you can say, But then, ultimately, slowly, with Almighty blessings, now we managed somehow to slowly, step by step, over the years, we expand a little bit, and with the help of these villagers here, so we were able to obtain the land on an installment basis, kind of thing, So, and like for instance, like the other side of the hill used to be belongs to Don Bosco Diocese, Guwahati. So with the help of Archbishop Jala, who's a very close friend of mine, he managed to negotiate for us, and we exchanged the property. They took some the other property and they gave this to us, like that.
About the decor, because we did a little bit of a walkthrough, and there are so many interesting pieces, whether inside the cottages and how you've done the area around it as well, including pebbles that are being brought from small villages here in Meghalaya. The grass, like you just mentioned, have also been sourced from different places. Walk us through the decor.
See, the thing was that our theme was, it's like we stuck to the, personification of being closer to nature, and we try our level best to avoid using wood, So it's always like either we replicate with concrete cement instead of wood, and of course refurbished woods, which most of the village here they use it for charcoal and all. Like the side tables, those are rice grinders, rice pounders, where they've been discarded, they're of no use at all.
You've opened this place, it's been how many years now again?
Well, we're touching seven years now.
7 years.
Yeah.
So I think a fair question is, how has the response been so far, whether from our local tourists or even from tourists from beyond the state of Meghalaya, let's say? How has the response been so far?
Response has been with everyone who's in this line. They know what COVID has done. What has affected us. But overall, it has been very encouraging, and as I have mentioned before, like, you know, our target is not only for domestic tourists. We are targeting international tourists, and my aim is to put at least Meghalaya, our state, we plan to put Meghalaya in the international tourism map, you know, of the world, you know. So that way, I know it'll take time, but we'll get there someday.
If I ask you to define your resort in just a few sentences, how would you define it?
I would say, from what from what I had, the passion that I have is that it's closer to nature, therefore it's closer to God.
As I quickly pieced the puzzle together, I was reminded of Chuck Palahniuk's famous quote, which says, "We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will." And that's exactly what my guest this episode is doing.
Bamaeri Resort has gone beyond the traditional definition of the resort as a place to sleep and rest. To me, this is a sanctuary perched above Meghalaya's vibrant landscape, which is a testament to nature's embrace and human creativity. A big shout out to Babla and the entire team for having me, and a delightful conversation. I'm Aaron Lingdo, you're watching Destination Meghalaya. Until next time, goodbye.